The 21st annual Bank of America Atlanta Football Classic brought one of the most intense college football rivalries back to Atlanta, Georgia on September 27, 2009. Tennessee State and Florida A&M Universities faced off Saturday afternoon at the Georgia Dome, but as we have come to know, this week isn't just about what happens on the football field. Atlanta, Georgia becomes the epicenter during Classic weekend. The streets and venues are filled with fans from both schools and local enthusiasts, all anticipating great community fun and entertainment in the name of football. Thursday morning was the Tyson food drop at the Atlanta Community Food Bank.
Tyson Foods is delighted to be in the Atlanta community supporting the Atlanta Football Classic, as we have been for the last 6 years. And so that's one reason that Tyson is here. The second reason, which is just as important to us, is that we're here at the Atlanta Community Food Bank to donate nearly 40,000 pounds of protein so it can go to the agencies affiliated with the food bank to feed many, many, many families.
Thursday night held the annual kickoff town hall meeting sponsored by Aetna.
For the past 6 years, we have had the pleasure of being the sponsors of the town hall meeting that kicks off the Football Classic weekend. So this is our 6th town hall meeting, and we're very excited about tonight's topic. We're going to be talking about health system reform and providing some education and some perspective on what's happening in America and how we can all work together to be part of the solution.
The town hall meeting seeks to inform our community of the growing health concerns in our country, particularly those affecting African Americans, and this year, Dr. David Satcher from Morehouse School of Medicine achieved just that.
I would like to see people feeling like they were much better informed about the imperative for health system reform, as well as some of the real opportunities that we have here. There's been a lot of misinformation, and I think that always happens when politics gets involved in something like this. So people have intentionally distorted plans and proposals. But I think we're beginning to come together with some clarity. We hope this town hall meeting contributes to more clarity, more understanding, more information.
Friday kicked off with the McDonald's Symposium, where young adults discuss ways to become involved in the music industry.
Well, right now, especially where our economy is, you got to reinvent yourself, and the kids just can't be the entertainer. They might have to be the producer. They might have to be the accountant for the producer. So today's environment is definitely a need to see the kids that you got to go to school. You got to figure out what's going to be your niche for the next generation.
The Celebrate Health, Celebrate Living Fair, sponsored by Avid, is a place where people could receive health advice and education, along with on-location screening and assessments, including diabetes and HIV. This was Abbott's 3rd year as title sponsor, and they strongly believe in informing the public about health care.
We think that creating greater health and awareness, certainly in these areas where there are chronic diseases, diabetes, heart disease, if we can address them early on, certainly we would be a strong advocate in reducing some of those pressing health care concerns.
Community involvement and responsibility is extremely important to the Atlanta Football Classic and the 100 Black Men of Atlanta. But there was definitely time to let loose and have some fun. New this year was the America I Am exhibit.
America I Am, it's an exhibition that celebrates the contributions that African Americans have made in shaping the United States, and it touches on the cultural, social, political, and socioeconomic elements in which African Americans have really shaped this country.
Friday night was filled with competition and excitement for the All-State HBCU Step Showdown, where the Divine Nine sororities and fraternities compete for resources they can use to empower their community.
When you look at an event like a stepping competition, it's very traditional in the historically black colleges and universities, from the Greek fraternities and sororities, as a competition of who's the most creative, who's the most together, and it's just a sign of unity. So when you look at a stepping team, it really speaks to our youth as far as what can be accomplished with teamwork. So when you talk about that and emphasizing the fact that these are all college students, it just helps younger students realize that, that may be something that I can do that will benefit me and have fun, going to college and having some fun.
The fun continued into Saturday morning with the annual Georgia Power Parade of Excellence, making its way through the streets of downtown Atlanta, shining a spotlight on outstanding academic achievement throughout the state of Georgia. Down the street at the Georgia Dome, you could check out the fan experience. Once inside the dome, things really got exciting as the Coors Light pregame concert kicked off the Bank of America Atlanta Football Classic with a performance by Atlantic recording artist Trey Songz.
She sending picture messages, getting so affectionate. Atlantic recording record star Trey Songz. What's going on, man? What's happening, baby? You good? Now, you came out here for the pregame, and I thought the teams were hitting the field. How was that excitement seeing all these people come out to see you? Oh, man, this actually was, you saw I run around after? That was the excitement. I ran around like I was actually, like I just won or something.
Other pregame festivities included honorary captains Chris Rock and Nia Long for the coin toss.
It is tails. Florida A&M has won the toss.
Finally, it was time for the Tennessee State Tigers and Florida A&M Rattlers to take the field. Throughout the game, fans took in the award-winning bands from each school, the Tennessee State Aristocrats and the Rattlers Marching 100, as they competed in the Tyson Band Jamboree and the McDonald's halftime show.
It's the Battle of the Bands!
When it was all said and done, the Florida A&M Rattlers pulled off their 8th straight victory over Tennessee State, winning 31-12. After the game, the MVP and game trophies were given to the Rattlers during the AT&T Trophy presentation. The 3-day event was a remarkable success, none of it being possible without the 100 Black Men of Atlanta, Bank of America, the participating schools, and other contributing sponsors.
Let's go Big Blue. Today, we're going to take the lead for good.
In addition, the Bank of America Atlanta Football Classic had a national television coverage airing on the Versus Network for the second year in a row, reaching over 75 million homes, as well as being supported by website, the VIPs, and celebrities in attendance.
I told you it was star-studded. Nia Long, Chris Rock. How is this whole experience? Have you ever done a coin toss before?
I haven't. That was pretty intense. I felt like I was right in the middle of the roar zone.
I always enjoy the experience. This has been a big event for the last few years, and it's always fun to come and support the Big Blue.
Proceeds from the event were able to distribute over $1.3 million to the participating institutions and the 100 Black Men of Atlanta's Project Success and revolutionary mentoring program that prepares at-risk students for college and then pays for their tuition. So, whether if you're an athlete or a fan, a student, parent, or an Atlanta local, the Bank of America Atlanta Football Classic is an experience that offers well-rounded entertainment, education, and fun to an extraordinary weekend in September. History happens here.